popping bottles in the ice like a blizzard. When we drink, we do it right. Getting slizzard, sipping scissor in my ride.
Hello YouTube, this is World of Warcraft Pro, and today I have another spawn trapping gameplay for you. So I do go nuclear on this, I do get a few unstoppables, but my final score is 96 and 1. That one death is kind of stupid. I mean, it kind of proves that the LMG is not really that good in all situations, but it's good in most, though, because the handling is kind of bad, and yeah, the hipfire is not the greatest, but still, it's pretty good gameplay anyway. We do get these kids in a pretty good spawn trap, as always. You know, yeah, we just get a ton of kill streaks, a ton of everything. I believe CampGod goes like 115 and like 12 or 13 or something in that, like that. So I always get 100 plus, not quite though, probably because I got killed by the guy who rushed me when I was camping garage. But it's still a very good gameplay overall. But before I get into any more of the gameplay, I want to talk about like day 0 for Advanced Warfare, because I'm sure many of you will be interested in being in my party when that game comes out. So far here's the list of people who are going to be in the party. So just me and CampGod, those are only 2 spots that are set in stone. The other 4 are undecided at this point. But there's a few requirements to be in my party for on day 0 for Advanced Warfare. Now, number 1, you definitely need to have pre-ordered Advanced Warfare, and so you'll be sure that you get it on when Advanced Warfare launches on the 3rd. And second, you gotta be able to play that day. Like if you pre-ordered it and you can't really play that day, I mean, then you can't really be in the party. But I've sent out messages. I've sent out a message about it, and what you need to do, if you're interested in being in the party, you gotta send me a message, and then me and CampGod will decide a bit based on who sent the messages, and yeah, who sent me messages saying that they're interested. And we CampGod will decide sometimes sooner or later. I mean, we still got about 3 weeks until the game launches, but yeah, I just want to be organized, just kind of be more organized about it, so we can get those gameplays when it comes out. I mean, it looks like it's gonna be a really good game, so yeah, I'm pretty excited for that. Okay, so right here in the gameplay, what I'm doing right here, I'm just kind of sitting back because I know that I'm about to get the orbital. I'm just 1 off orbital at this point. So when you're about to get your streaks, you gotta play much more conservatively. Rushing, all it takes is one stupid mistake, usually due to rushing, for your kill streak to be ended for good, and then you have to start another one. So anyway, yeah, you just keep going. Yeah, I keep kind of making my way up here, not leaving the safety of the shield. And guys, that is key to getting your streaks. If you leave the safety of the shield even for a few seconds, you risk getting killed. The shield provides a head glitch, a portable head glitch, as a matter of fact, which you're much better off behind it than standing in front of it or standing off to the side of it. Even if you have something like small, like your foot's hanging out of the shield or something like that, you're still at a pretty big risk, because in order to get those high streaks, you need to get a bunch of kills. You don't want to take deaths. You want to reduce the probability that you're gonna die by as much as possible. So one of the ways I do that is I put a claymore right up there. That prevents it. So a lot of times what people will do, especially people with shotguns and SMGs, those high mobility weapons, they will try to jump shot you. So what I do is I put a claymore right in front of me. So if anybody tries to spawn by that kitchen spawn and they try to flank me, like by jump shotting me from directly in front of me, they get blown up, and that'll save me. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good to put the claymore. It's a pretty good placement of a claymore to put it there. Also, you gotta be careful of in this spot is the garage. If no one's in garage, they'll spawn in garage. So just be careful of that. But otherwise, this spot's really good. I mean, it's better than garage just because you're further away from the. Well, it's better in terms of lasting longer because you're further away from the kitchen spawn. But the way the garage is better, like in terms of kills, is because you're directly facing both entrances to that garden. When you're in garage, you're only facing one when you're in this one, but that's fine with me. I mean, CampGod usually gets garage, so I mean, I'm fine with that. So yeah, I'm pretty good at this side, but these 2 sides are compromised pretty much. It's someone doesn't watch kitchen, because kitchen is a good flank point for the enemy team to use. So you definitely need to watch the flank. If you don't, then pretty much everyone dies, and they die off streaks, and yeah, it's just not fun for anyone when we get flanked. So yeah, so here's the round's about to end. It did pretty well. See, we have an average first round. A lot of times the streaks don't get called in until maybe later in the first round, or maybe it's even the second round even. Like sometimes it's just slower. Yeah, yeah, there's the round, guys. So see what I got.
Get ready for the next
It's pretty good first round. But it's usually better second one because we already have kills, we already have streaks. And one streak leads to another in Black Ops 2. And apparently in Advanced Warfare, I think it's going to do the same. But here's just another thing about Advanced Warfare that I don't really necessarily agree with, but it's coming back. It's that nuclear medals are going to be can be earned by kill streaks. So apparently, if you get, like, let's say, if you just get 30 kills, it doesn't matter whether it's gun kills or maybe some combination of kill streak kills, you'll get a nuclear, even if, like, you get 10 gun kills and 20 total kills or whatever. You'll still get a nuclear, and I don't really agree with that. I mean, it takes away pretty much the prestige of getting nuclears. But, I mean, apparently they're changing it back to, like, MW2 style kill streaks and stuff, like getting your nuke, so I mean, I don't know how that's gonna play out, but probably not good, and overall, more people getting nuclears, it just won't be as special. But also, I'm pretty happy that the kill streaks are gonna cycle in Advanced Warfare like they do here. It makes trapping a lot easier because you're always getting your streaks. Your teammates are always getting VSATs. Everything's good. Only I just wish that in Advanced Warfare they would add some sort of Blackbird kill streak. Whether it be the Blackbird from Black Ops 1 or the VSAT from Black Ops 2. I just want something like that, and so we know where the enemy is all the time in real time and not in UAV 3-second sweeps. I don't like that. I'd rather have it in real time and just showing where all the enemies are for 45 seconds. I mean, I feel one of the reasons Ghost kind of sort of failed was because they didn't have anything like that. They didn't even have the regular UAV. And when you take away the radar and you make it so everyone's trying to hide, it's going to lead to a slow-paced game. And now, I mean, part of the reason is campers to make it a slow-paced game. Like, I'm sure in Advanced Warfare I'll be camping again, just like I am now. But it doesn't help. It doesn't help to improve the speed of the game if you take away score streaks that show people where the minimap is. And I mean, yeah, I know in Black Ops 2, sometimes it's too fast-paced. And part of the reason is probably because they nerfed the Ghost perk, so which is the main counter to the UAV kill streak, which meant that the UAV kill streak didn't lack an effective counter, which means silver power. I mean, let's take one-man army noob tubes from MW2. So yeah, sure, the explosive did have a counter. It's called Blast Shield, but when you combine noob tubes with danger close, you no longer have an effective counter if you're running Blast Shield. Same thing here. So Ghost was heavily nerfed over the Black Ops 1 counterpart, and it no longer had an effective counter. So the UAV was pretty OP. Anyone can get it. UAVs are always up. So honestly, it's kind of unfair because they targeted campers, but in general, this pretty much hurt everyone who wants to stay off the radar. And okay, on this side, yes, and this side I'm just getting right side right now. Just as you guys can notice, we always have it seems like we have unlimited VSATs a lot of times. See, we have multiple people running VSATs, the streak cycle, everything, and it's look at that feed there. Look at all those kills CampGod is getting. So CampGod has a really good game. Not as quite as good as one of the games he got the other day. He got a better one. He got like 145 and 7, which is really good. It's a really good game. Probably be uploaded to his channel sometime soon. Put a link in the description when that happens. But yeah, here he always seems to do better with his VTOLs than I do with mine. But I don't know why. But he gets a ton of kills. Like, I didn't even notice he was going 100 plus until the end of the game. Like I almost got 100 plus, but I just 4 off. Would have been cool if I did, but apparently not. Okay, and someone's in their spawn here. I mean, we're running with a 6-man, but I forgot who exactly was in the spawn. But you want to be really careful with who you have in your team and make sure they actually know the spots. Because if you don't do that, they can flip spawns and it gets really annoying. And as you see, guys, I got my nuclear a little bit ago. So I do get a few more unstoppables. And I almost get a flawless this game, but some guy rushes me at garage next round. And that's the problem, is a kitchen spawn. They spawn right by the garbage cans. And again, they try to flank you really quickly. Like they try to jump shot you, or they just somehow get in the garage and they take you by surprise. And since they have a higher mobility weapon, they're gonna win most of the time. I mean, it doesn't matter if you have a higher damage weapon. If they have higher mobility, they're gonna win at close range. I mean, whether it be a shotgun or an SMG, it doesn't really matter, but they're gonna win. So I see. There's only 2 guys there now. The people who stay in the game, like for example, I call them the real MVPs. The people who stay in the game like for the whole game and they take like triple-digit deaths. I mean, they're the real MVPs just because without the noobs, the gameplays like this would not be possible. So I just want to give a shout out to all you noobs out there. So thank you for making gameplays like this possible, and hope to see you guys in Advanced Warfare. So anyway, a lot of times noobs don't stick around for hundreds of deaths. So what happens is they take a substantial amount of deaths, maybe 30 something or 40. They get up there and then they say, screw it, I'm gonna leave. So then they leave, and then some new noobs join. And they have no idea what we're doing, and plus that downtime between when the noobs leave and when those all empty slots on the team gives us time to set up in their spawn. So what that happens is when new people join in, they not only don't know what we're doing, if they don't know our strategy, they don't know that we're trapping yet. That they essentially get themselves trapped. Well, they didn't get themselves trapped. The other team did because the other team left, and that gave us time to trap. So they're basically screwed, and they have no way. They have no way out. So I mean, do I feel kind of bad for the noobs? Yeah, but I mean, it's kind of just how things are in Black Ops 2. You get trapped or be trapped, which is true in Demolition. If you don't trap, you're gonna be trapped. It's kind of like that. Like most people who play Demolition, a lot of people, I wouldn't say most, are strong players. And when you're playing with strong players, a lot of times they'll try to. Well, you're playing against strong players. A lot of times they'll try to spawn trap you because spawn trapping is an effective tactic. So in those situations, either trap or be trapped. But in teams, unorganized teams of people who don't know what they're doing, they may or may not try to spawn trap. So I mean, you technically you could sit at the back of the spawn and do nothing. Warship inbound. And they probably wouldn't try to trap that. They wouldn't push that hard. See, this guy's just hiding in the corner. I don't even know why, but he's just hiding there. So anyway, yeah, just see, this is guy. There's one guy comes in here, so I call that in, and that kind of kills me. Since I couldn't get my gun up fast enough, that killed me there. See, high mobility, LMGs aren't good at range. So anyway, or at close range. Anyway, guys, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed that. And yeah, thanks for watching. This has been World of War Black Ops Pro, and have a nice day.
Charges set. Friendly.
Our sensors capture your target. Good effects. Target's destroyed.
Friendly, like frag.